I just wanted to sit down and talk about some shit from my childhood that brings back good memories. Some of the stuff in these games it don't piece together very well, considering the kind of technology we have nowadays. It's just, these games were bangers back then. They're not bangers right now. Yep. This is the tale of the first Nathan Drake. The first Uncharted of the furry kind. I miss 2002. Sly Cooper was like everything back then. And honestly, I don't think I would have lived if I didn't have that game. Excuse me, plural, games. There's 3 of them. No, fuck that. 4. There's 4 of them. And there was a movie in the making that never came to fruition. You wanna know why? Because that movie fucking sucked! I mean, the games are great, but what the hell happened to this movie, man? I actually wanted to see it. This is my childhood we're talking about, okay? I can move past the whole movie thing. It's one thing to make a game that absolutely bombs as much as Sucker Punch can do a game, but I don't know. This movie leaves a foul taste in my mouth. Gameplay wise though, Sly Cooper was actually pretty nice. I mean, the soundtrack's kind of diverse with each level. It's kind of like some guy just sat down in a recording studio and was like, I like this one track that I made. I'm just going to make it different for each stage. Wait. That sounds familiar. It was such an impactful game on my youth that I remember just loving the way that the enemies, I don't know how to say this without sounding cruel, died.
How could this happen to me?
Back then, it was, they just disappeared. It was funny. Back then, each level was unique in its own way, and it's just, looking back at it now, I can just distinctly remember just hating a section of the game. You used to have to fight fucking ghosts. Mosquitoes. People with lanterns. And everything else in between. I mean, there was a shoot 'em in a platforming game. But it's besides the point. What kind of fucking mad lad at Sucker Punch said that this was a good level for kids? Even at the age of 10, this shit was scary. I mean, look at the death scene that it gives you when you get bitten by the mosquito and you don't have a fucking Lucky Charm to save your ass. That is single-handedly the most disrespectful death I have ever seen. On top of that, the most disrespectful sound I have ever heard a mosquito suck anything out of my veins. You want to talk about scary though? Check out what they give you in the first level. This thing right here. This is unacceptable, Sucker Punch. Why on the first level? And it kind of goes to show that the horrors don't really stop there. They literally throw you this tree ant at you that doesn't die on the first hit. It's one of the very few enemies in the game that kind of just throws a curveball at you for the insta-hit kill. It's like a mini fucking boss, but it just won't die. That sounds familiar. not trying to meme the level though. The level actually has some pretty cool aesthetics to it. Like, for instance, I talked earlier about how the game has the same kind of sound to it, but this soundtrack just knocks it out of the fucking ballpark. Did you forget about the spiders? 'Cause I didn't.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away.
If you could throw all that out the window, just say fuck it. This is totally a good level. You know what Sucker Punch does? They throw in a quick time event boss for you to battle. God fucking damn it! Just watching this Bax makes me think that Sly's about to get run over by a fucking boulder in Resident Evil 4. Oh fuck! If you can get past the core of the game, which is pretty much just completely amazing, it's a game that you can pick up and play multiple times if you have the time for it. Speaking of now, there's literally no better time than just to go back and play the games that we once had, and I had the chance to do so, and I had fun. It's definitely a step from the newer games that have been coming out nowadays. Doom.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
God, I have so many games to talk about, but I don't have enough time. It's just... I doubt y'all want to hear me talk anyway. Just take this time to wash your hands, keep yourself safe, and yeah. It's been Dude.